By the way, I want to talk about this for real quick because it's preseason, so I don't want to get crazy about it. But how about these Heat, dude? Like, they go in there.
I knew. Wait, I'm listening to these names, and I kept switching the channel because I'm like, I thought the Heat were playing tonight.
Yeah, no. They go into Memphis, second night of a back-to-back, which why they scheduled 3 out of 4 games in a preseason. I mean, they crunched it in there.
Yeah.
But they didn't play anybody. They didn't play no Bam, no Jimmy, no Kyle, no Tyler, no Victor. Gabe Vincent made his debut.
Tell that to Memphis, though. They played some people.
Memphis
they played everybody.
Memphis played their starters. Outside of Jaren Jackson, who's hurt, they played everybody. They played everybody. And they got off to a great start. And the Heat from that second half on. And I got to give credit where credit's due. Because my guy, Duncan Robinson.
No.
He stepped up. And you want to know something?
-1.
No.
-1. That's my guy. You're a fraud.
Dude, -1.
You're a fraud.
He's back.
You're a fraud.
He is back.
You are the
Dude, we
worst.
got to see the bag. We got to see the tricks.
You're the worst.
Yeah, they're coming into play.
He brought everything to the table, dude.
You're the worst.
You know what? I'm proud of Duncan Robinson.
Clown X.
Because he is a real leader out there. Because you want to know something? It's one thing. It's one thing to be.
Just look at his face trying to convince us right now. Oh,
It's one thing to just be, any type of guy. You could just do your thing in the preseason. You've made it. But here's the thing that's beauty about it. He is in a lot of ways, J-Fig. He's a role model for these guys. Think about all these Jamal Cain, Drew Smith, Darius Days, Haywood Highsmith. They look at Duncan Robinson and they see potential. I could be him. And for him to take the reins like he did against the Memphis Grizzlies, I almost want this day to be remembered for how good it is, how good that program is. Because this Heat franchise, the gems they find, it's amazing.
Hey.
It's amazing. And what Duncan Robinson did was bold. It was 29 points, Leroy. 29 points to lead the team.
My people on Twits, Days South. Save this receipt. Save the receipt. Marcos?
What?
Look,
Why
he's
are you
already.
Okay.
That's my guy, dude. Duncan Robinson.
Saving receipts.
Play that Duncan music.
Because you know what?
Played that what?
Play that Duncan music.
You
Play
lie.
that Duncan.
What?
You lie so much.
What do you mean?
Who was also included in all your trades?
Well, I didn't see that.
I hope you marked this.
I don't think anybody's going to take that contract.
Dude, you have traded everybody on this team at least once, except for 3 guys. Bam, Jimmy, and Bam was
Tobin,
questionable.
can you look at the screen?
Bam,
real quick?
Jimmy, and
Who's
you.
the guy in the middle?
Let's see.
Oh, that's Dunks.
That's Dunks.
Oh, okay, just wanted to make sure.
But it was for KD.
Wait, you've already flipped the script on Jovic.
Oh, dude.
He was a
Jovic.
role model.
Bro, let me tell you something right now. Jovic.
You're the worst.
Jovic is, dude. He's that dude.
And he also flipped the switch on Hero last week.
That's my guy. I didn't know he was going through some stuff,
Hey, man,
Hmm?
can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
You know, the statistics of life don't elude athletes.
You said that last week, and I thought it was brilliant.
But so why don't you think that when people say I'm going through some stuff, like it's serious? It's not serious.
You're right. Maybe I should take some more time and reflection on that. Unless you're Skylar Thompson, you need to step it up, dude. But
Mark this one too.
the real thing I wanted to talk about in this, because I just want to say this scouting department, how they continue to find dogs. Like, how do they find guys who are not only talented but have the attitude? Because Jamal Cain, the first thing he says after the game against the Nets, I got that chip on my shoulder. And then he comes into this game, Leroy, on a back-to-back, second night of back-to-back, he plays 38 minutes. Okay? 19 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, gets a contract, 2-way, just like Caleb Martin did last year. How do they do that? How do they keep doing that?
Can I just say,
How do they find these guys?
Your today's performance, we should have known what was going to happen today.
What do you mean?
When you told us the green hair Tommy story, right? We should have knew this day.
I have an update on that, by the way. My wife has alerted me that my son told her at lunchtime, because my son goes to the same school my wife teaches at, and he just looks at her and he goes, "I want to hurt you."
Wow, very aggressive.
Yeah. Well, he's not happy.
Wow,
Poor thing.
I mean, because he looked like he got slimed.
He was an embarrassed 6-year-old.
So did
Do
all
you
the
think
kids
they made
go,
fun of him?
Tommy, better days tomorrow?
Maybe, I don't know. Well, I'll ask him.
Did he get in any fights? Because he seems like the kind of person. If
Do you want me to
somebody,
interview him?
somebody talk
Yes.
trash,
Please, that'd be great.
Please.
somebody talk trash about him, he might.
He might. He's a big kid. For
Yeah.
6, he's a big kid. But like, listen, that's okay. You want to know why? Because I'm gonna tell him. Guess where we're going? We're going for a ride on the cane train, baby.
You're not off the hook with this Duncan thing.
What do you mean? I'm
No.
not off the hook?
This is just a
I
small
discovered
little
Duncan
thing.
Robinson. I was
No.
on I built the Duncan Robinson ship. I'm allowed to be critical.
This
Dude,
is
I
Leroy
cannot-
attempting to defend him and you just breaking him
Oh.
down.
What do you mean?
He's just trying to get a bigger bag.
I understand,
all.
but I don't want that to be his bag. I want his bag to be greatest shooter on the planet. And now yesterday he's like trying to put it on the board, put it on the wood, try and go and make some moves happen. No, hit some bombs. He looks a little bulkier, dude. Those threes
Oh,
were.
yeah.
He had one three that like bounced in and out, but he had some that weren't even close.
Now he's your boy.
5 and
Wait.
7 from downtown.
Here's
He's
amazing.
back.
Here's what's
5 and 7
amazing.
from downtown.
Here, I'm gonna give you 2 perfect examples of what it means to be liked by Tobin and not liked by Tobin. Because Tyler Hero, he been adding weight on to him for 2
Did you
years.
just hit yourself again?
Tyler Hero has been supposedly putting on weight
Yeah.
for 2. Ooh, he swole. He swole. He swole.
Mhm.
Right? What did you just say about Duncan Robinson?
Too much weight.
And I promise you,
He looks big.
huh?
Duncan,
Swole.
a little beefy.
Swole. Cut. Ripped.
This was a sign this morning though, because I walk out, right? This must have been given to me at the Timberwolves game because I haven't noticed this. And I don't know if somebody was trolling or if this was an omen, right? But like, look at this, J-Fig. This was on the dash of my car on the outskirts, and it's been sitting there.
Here or at your house?
I saw it at my house, but somebody must have given it to me at the arena. I think. If
Wow,
it was
so
at my house, it'd be creepy.
It traveled with
It was there was a Duncan Robinson
Sure.
basketball card
Can I see?
lodged in my car. Yeah, check it out.
Yeah,
I have a
Duncan
dude.
Robinson
No
put
lie.
it on
Hey,
there.
Marcos, I have a lizard
What?
that lives in my hood.
Huh.
Every time I
Well,
get in my car, he's on the windshield,
Mhm.
on the windshield wiper.
Just rides with you?
And then when I start going too fast, he goes in the hood.
But anyway, listen, Spo said it right about Duncan. He's ignitable. He's right. He's the fuse. He's the fuse, dude.
Dude,
And I just want to say,
I can no.
although
you-
my
you-
take,
you said enough.
you say my take is wrong, but my take was right because he was 5 of 7 from downtown in this game. Ergo,
How was your text right? How was your take hot? All right.
well, because I'm fine with him adding to his bag, but the main thing I wanted to do is be greatest shooter on the planet. When you're 5 of 7 from downtown, that's what I'm talking about, baby. 10 of 10 from the free throw line too. Fouled him twice on 3-point attempts.
Really?
Idiots. And by the way, the Grizzlies, they think they're so cute because they were getting their ass kicked, and then they tried to make one last push in the fourth quarter with their starters. There was no need to put them in there. I'm glad Taylor Jenkins got embarrassed. You deserve it. Shave your beard. Look professional.